Hello pupils, you are welcome to General Studies class. I am Uncle Popo. I believe you are ready for today's lesson. If you are ready, I'm also ready. But let's open our lesson the usual way we do. When I say Uncle Popo is here, you will say I am also here. Then I will say we are here together, then we chorus 100% attention because of those that are just joining us. Uncle Popo is here. I am also here. We are here together. 100% attention. That means you are promising to give me 100% attention. In today's topic, the subject for today is basic science and technology. Basic science and technology. In our last lesson, we discussed about materials. And I introduced 10 Me More Challenge, where we listed the types of materials we have. We have fabric materials, metal materials, wood materials, and many others like that. Today we are looking at a very simple topic. Tell your friend there, say it's a simple topic. Good, that's a very simple topic we want to look at today. And it's something very familiar to all of us. But let me ask you this question. So I want you to reply to say, if it is one time, you say one time. If it's two times, you say two times. If it's more than two times, you say many times. So the question, let me start with this. Have you ever fallen from maybe staircase or on the floor before? Some are saying one time, two times, many times. Good. Have you ever fallen off from Okada? Or let me use this word as Okada ever jammed you before? Okay, some are saying 3 times, many times. Good. Have you ever witnessed any accident or you watch accident scene in a movie before? Good. Many times, 2 times, 1 time. So all these are accidents. Unlike before when I was young like you, my belief was that accident is only when motor hits somebody or Okada jam you like I used before. That's what I believe is accident. And accident actually happens anywhere. At home, at office, we have accident. Because of this, so we need to reduce or prevent accident by ensuring proper safety. Then how do we do that? We'll talk more about that in today's topic, accident and safety. Say the topic again, accident and safety. The learning objectives. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to define accident and safety, state causes of accident and prevention, and list some safety devices. Now, let's define what accident is. Accident is an unplanned or unexpected event that may happen to human beings, resulting to damage of properties, injury, or even death. Accident is an unplanned or unexpected event. That's the key word there, unplanned, unexpected. You don't plan for it, you don't expect it. That may happen to who? To human beings. Then what will be the result? Resulting to damage of properties. It could damage property, it could cause injury or even death. Accident, unplanned events that may happen to human beings, resulting to damage of properties, injury, or even death. So, to avoid or reduce accidents, safety is very important. What is very important? Safety. So, how do we ensure, what is safety itself? Safety, what is safety? Safety is protecting and safeguarding our physical and mental being from all kinds of damage or harm. Safety is protecting and safeguarding our physical and mental being from all kinds of danger or harm. I have a very simple formula to recollect the key words in this definition, and the formula is PSPMD. I believe you all know PSP, like the lawnmower, those that pack the household waste at homes. The PSP, then you remember MD, maybe they are managing director. So now let's link it with this definition. Safety is protecting, this is the P here, protecting and what again? Safeguarding. When you safeguard, what are you safeguarding? Our physical and what? Mental being from what? Danger. That's PSPMD. That's what I use to recollect all the keywords in definition like this. PSPMD, protecting and safeguarding our physical and mental being from dangers. That's the definition of safety. Is that clear, pupils? Now let's check objects that can cause accidents. We have various objects that can cause accident, maybe at home, at school, on the road. Let's look at those objects. The first one here I have is machines. Machines can cause accident. Maybe all the machines or devices you use at home can cause accidents. And you can see from the picture, the diagram here, say the kind of machine. In some factories, machine cause accident and some have even died as a result of that. So machine is one of the objects. Let's check another one, and that is ladder. We all know ladder. Some of us had used this sometimes, maybe when you want to take something from up and mistakenly fell off from it. So ladder is also an object that can cause accident if not effectively and properly used. Another object that can cause accident is forklift. This one is very common in most factories where they lift heavy objects. So if you are not very careful with it, it can cause accident. You can see the diagram of forklift there. Is another object that can cause accident. Moving on to the next one, and that is scaffold. This one is used in trying to reach to the top, maybe when you are constructing or repairing a very tall building. They climb it and at times they fall off from it. So it causes accident also. Another object that can cause accident, and this is vehicle. You have witnessed or you have encountered some before where you see two vehicles eating somebody or eating each other. So you are very aware of this. It's another object that can cause accident. Now let's look at this one, and this is fire. Some of you at times play with fire at home and it is very risky. So you stop that action because it can cause accident. It can even make the whole house, you can even burn the own house if you're not very careful. So you have to be very careful with this, as it is very dangerous to play with. What are the causes of accident? Causes of accident is what we want to use. Some of you have been saying, you are already telling me the causes that you know. Then let's look at what I have here as the cause of accident. One is lifting. Here, lifting is when you carry heavy load or object that is more than your own ability, that you just want to try to lift it up. It's very risky. That is why the parents always advise you not to carry things heavier than you, because it's a cause of accident. Let's look at another one. This is fatigue. Sometimes when you are very tired, people will ask you go and rest because they know that you are tired. And when you are tired, you cannot be at your maximum potential to do things the right way. So, and if you force yourself, you can mistakenly mismanage that ability and it will cause accident. Another one is dehydration. What do I mean by that? That's a shortage of body fluid. What causes this is the failing to drink adequate amount of water. If you are not drinking adequate amount of water, it can cause this. It's even recommended that you take at least 8 glasses of cup of water per day. I know some of you will like eating without drinking, so it's not good at all. So you drink water in the right amount. Another one is poor lighting. Like some of our younger ones at home, the little kids, when you ask them to go and bring something when there is no light or poor lighting, they will say, "Ojuju will catch me." Ojuju will not actually catch you, but because the little boy or girl will not see properly, that's why I will tell you Ojuju will catch me. So poor lighting is another cause of accident because you will not see things clearly and things may go wrong if that happens. What are the ways accidents occur? Ways accidents occur. What are the following ways? What are those ways? What are those ways? 1. Sharp objects like knives, scissors, or even a pin might inflict bodily harm and serious wounds on us. That's why the parents will always ask you or resist you from taking sharp object or play with any sharp object. Likewise in school, they don't allow you to use your blade to sharpen your pencil because it's very dangerous. It's a way accident occur. Another one is falling down a staircase, sleeping on the floor or the playground can break bones and cause sprains. I know one of you had experienced that before, where your bone is mistakenly broken because you fell down from the staircase or sleeping on the floor. In some cases, we have seen that at times people die when they fall. So it's another way accident occur. And this one, fire outbreaks. Fire outbreaks, I've warned you that you don't play with fire. It's another way accident occur. Next is accident on the road caused by reckless driving, crossing the road without looking and not obeying traffic lights. So when you want to cross, you look right, left, and look at your right again. I think you've been taught how to cross, so you don't just cross without watching whether it's safe for you to cross. Reckless driving too is another way accident occur. It's too dangerous for your health. Now let's move on now to ways or prevention, ways we can prevent accidents. Prevention of accidents. What are those ways? 1. Do not keep sharp objects lying around carelessly. You do not keep any sharp object like knife, blade, pin lying around carelessly. Number 2, drink clean water regularly. You do what? Drink clean water regularly. This will help your body. 3, medicines and drugs should be kept in a safe place away from the reach of children. Medicines and drugs should be kept in a safe place away from the reach of children. You should not take medicine unless a doctor advises or orders you to take them. That's another way to prevent accident. Next is always turn off electrical and gas equipment after use. Always turn off electrical and gas equipment after use. Now, what we have talked about, safety belts, these are the diagrams to really see what we are saying. Your fire extinguishers, your life jacket, while swimming, your safety belt, and your first aid box. Today, we have successfully talked about accident and safety. In today's lesson, we talked about safety, and I gave you a formula that is PSPMD. That's protecting and safeguarding our physical and mental being from danger. That's safety. And the object that can cause accident, we listed them: machine, ladder, forklift, scaffold, vehicle, and so on. We also talked about causes of accidents like lifting, fatigue, stress, and so on. Ways accidents occur, we also discussed: fire outbreak, drowning, diseases. And lastly, we talked about prevention of accidents, where we talked about do not keep sharp objects lying around carelessly, drink clean water. Then you need to be tested and see how you have given me your 100% attention in today's lesson. The questions for today: question number 1, you need to write only your answer. What is safety? Question number 2, state 3 causes of accident. Question number 3, write any 2 ways we can prevent accident. Your time starts now. Uncle Popo is here. I believe you are also there. Now let's see how you have performed in today's lesson. Now these are the answers to the questions. Question number 1, what is safety? Safety is protecting and safeguarding our physical and mental being from all kinds of danger. That's safety. Don't forget the word PSPMD. The causes of accident: lifting, fatigue, stress. We have many that are not listed there that you have been taught today. And lastly, write any 2 ways we can prevent accidents. Do not keep sharp object lying around carelessly. Drink clean water. We have many other answers. Mark accordingly and score yourself. If you scored all the questions correctly, that means you are worthy to be given a chair. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Until next time, next lesson, Uncle Popo says, keep on studying.